Hey guys, it's Lotus and welcome back to another video. Before I jump into what we are checking out today, I just want to let you guys know that since the Urha read-along is over, I will not be able to upload as frequently. The reason why I was uploading so quickly was because I was really trying to pump out the chapters before the fan translation was taken down. But now that the read-along is over, and because of some real-life stuff, I will not have as much time to be uploading as often as I was before. But I do hope that you guys will still subscribe and stick around. But yeah, so in addition to resuming our Guardian Danmei read-along, which I hope a lot of you guys will check out, I am also gonna start reading the Heaven Official's Blessing official manhwa from BiliBili Comics. Yes. So I thought it'd be really fun because I miss Hualien, and also because I love Star Ember's art. It is so gorgeous. And because there's an official English translation out, I figured why not check it out with you guys. So here is the summary on BiliBili Comics. And don't worry, I will leave everything in the description if you want to read the comic at your own pace. 800 years ago, Ch.0-2 was a pure-blooded and noble crown prince, a well-regarded child of heaven with an unlimited potential. But who knew that, after he ascended and became a god with tens of thousands of worshippers, his fate would take such a sharp downhill turn? He was demoted again and again, and fell to rock bottom. 800 years later, Ch.0-2 ascended again, but this time without worshippers and without incense. One day, after returning from collecting scraps, he took a mysterious young man home, and this young man was the Ghost King that made others pale in fear whenever discussed, Hua Cheng. Yes, so essentially the summary is saying that this is pretty much just Hualien's love story. Forget about all the trials and tribulations, and forget about all the other side characters and heavenly officials. It is just about Hualien. So let's jump into it, right? We'll only read a few today just to kind of get a feel of the series. We're going to start with the prologue. Okay. And let me turn on some nice music. Okay. First of all, let's just appreciate all of Star Ember's artwork. Her illustrations are gorgeous. Look at this. Look, they're holding hands, and he's holding the umbrella to protect Gugu from the rain or the sun. Gorgeous. Okay. Let's go. Heaven Official's Blessing. 800 years ago, there was an ancient country called Xianle. The country of Xianle was vast, bountiful in natural resources, and rich in customs and festivities. It had 4 treasures: beautiful women, music, riches, and an illustrious crown prince, Diansha. Prince Ch.0-2 was an extremely talented man who greatly cherished the world. During the grand offering to the gods parade on Martial God Main Street, he saved the child who fell from the imperial city walls. Oh wow, look at him jump off and save Hua Cheng. When his wandering led him to the southern parts of the Yellow River, he defeated the evil spirits that were plaguing the mortal realm at Yinyan Bridge. I'm so sorry if I'm butchering pronunciations. I'm gonna try my best to say them correctly, but sometimes I'll end up getting tongue-tied. In the course of his youth, he became the subject of grand stories and praises before overcoming the heavenly trials and achieving immortality at the age of 17. However, whether by fate or bad luck, 3 years later, Ch.0-2 was demoted from heaven. Oh, he was cast down. In the blink of an eye, the pleasant glances and praises of the martial gods after his feats at the Yinyan Bridge all became a distant memory. When heaven felt remorse for this, Ch.0-2 ascended once again. Sadly, his second ascension was akin to a joke. Ch.0-2 crossed swords with heaven's strongest martial god. In less time than it would have taken for a stick of incense to burn, he was demoted once more. Oh, so the moment he got back to heaven, he picked a fight, and so he got demoted again. The other gods and goddesses were very vigilant towards the newly demoted Ch.0-2, afraid he would give in to temptation and retaliate against the common people. But none of them could have guessed that, instead of embracing the path of evil, Ch.0-2 would actually start working earnestly in the mortal world. Oh, look at him! Look at him. He's like playing music on the street. He's playing like a flute to... Oh, he's doing like a snake charmer act with his... Oh, with Roya. Well versed in everything, he sold goods, played instruments, and sang songs in the streets. Oh, look at him. He's like doing heavy lifting and he's wearing his iconic straw hat. Because of the hardships of life, he even pushed carts and collected trash. As a result, the Prince of Shanle became the laughing stock of the Three Realms. The two guards that served Shelian before his ascension to immortality had since both ascended as well and became guardian martial gods of two regions. God of the Southeast, Feng Xin. God of the Southwest, Mu Qing. And the crown prince that the two used to serve had now been completely forgotten by the world. Oh, his statue was abandoned. However, the Three Realms didn't laugh for long. Oh, here it comes, here it comes, here he comes! As the crown prince ascended once more. He's back, guys! Oh, he came in with a boom. Okay. Next. Awesome! So, to recap the prologue, we just get to learn a little bit about Shelian Diansha, ties of Diansha. He was a beloved crown prince of the kingdom of Shanle, and he was revered by all, and we even got to see a snippet of him saving little baby Hua Cheng back in the day when they were both still human. You know, so that's great. And then we see that at the age, what they say, at the age of 17, he ascended. Was it the age of 17 or 19? He ascended for the first time, but he descended because he wanted to help his kingdom. He wanted to help his people. He died again and ascended once more, but this time he picked a fight the moment he arrived, and so he got sent back down and demoted once again. But now he is back and he's back to having ascended for a third time. So let's see what he's up to. Okay, Chapter 1, finally. Heavenly Capital. Everything is just... Oh, well, here you can already see that part of this pagoda had been destroyed from Shelian's ascension. He's like, oh dear, I did that, didn't I? He even broke this big-ass spell. Oh my god, Diansha. Heavenly Realm's foremost civil goddess Lingwen. Here she is, our girl. Congratulations, Your Highness. Within these past 60 years, your name has come in first on the list of heavenly officials whose banishment to the mortal realm is most highly anticipated. Alright, first place is still first place. Which official was first for the last 60 years? To be precise, this list was made today just for you because of all this. Yes, because of all the destruction that you usually bring whenever you ascend. Look at him! Look at our baby! He's so confused, like, I did that! When your highness ascended, not only did you topple the golden palaces of many officials, but that bell also fell down and crashed into General Xuanzhen. Fortunately, General Xuanzhen is a martial god and was able to split the bell with his hand, so he didn't sustain any serious injuries. Karate chop! Did I offend a lot of officials right after ascending? Is there any way for me to make amends? There is 8.88 million merits. Of course, I know you don't even have 1/10 of that. Oof. Oof. Ugh, straight to the heart. How do I put it? Even if I needed only 1/10,000th of that, I still wouldn't be able to pay it. Let me figure out what I can do. Don't worry. There's always a way. Coincidentally, the Emperor is in need of help. Are you willing to help with this matter? She actually didn't really give him much of a choice. You see how she put her hand on his shoulder, like, you're not gonna run away from this, boy. And she has the edict right here. Huh? What matter? Whoosh, here we go. Recently, there have been a large group of worshippers in the north praying to the gods for assistance regarding incidents caused by a ghost groom in Yujun Mountain. Unfortunately, the Emperor can't take care of the issue at the moment. If you can take his place, the entirety of your debt will be paid for you afterwards. Ooh, wow, 8.88 million paid by taking on this one mission? Seems like a steal. Or is it? How about it? Here, take a look. In that case, thank you very much. I'll use the communication array to recruit some officials to help your highness. Okay, they're entering the communication array right now. Whoosh. Communication array, set up by heavenly officials, allowing them to send messages by using spiritual energy. Everyone, the Emperor has an urgent matter in the north that needs to be taken care of. Are there any martial generals that can spare 2 officials to help? The Emperor is not in the north right now. Those officials are for His Highness the Crown Prince, right? Xuanzhen, looks like you found a moment of leisure amidst your busy schedule. Congrats. She doesn't really get along with him, does she? I hurt my hand when I split the bell. I'm still recovering. Who destroyed my golden palace? Show yourself. Oof. Haha. Was it you? All right, just you wait. Don't make false accusations. Then why are you laughing? Are you stupid? I found your words funny. The one who ruined your palace is currently in the communication array. Ask him yourself. It was me. My apologies, guys. Oh, awkward. Awkward. ... Suddenly, the communication array is very silent. No one has anything to say. If Xuanzhen hadn't spoken, 2 officials probably would have helped. Oof, it's because he exposed that it was Diansha that needed help. Naturally, it'd be easy to get someone to help work for the Emperor, but I'm afraid they would eventually find out that they would have to work with me and cause a scene. Besides, I'm used to being by myself. Let's just keep it this way. Oh, I feel bad for Diansha. He just wants some friends. Thank you for all your help. I'll be going now. Then I wish your highness a successful trip. May you go with Heaven Official's blessing. May no evil follow. He's so gorgeous, guys. He's so pretty. Okay, so to recap chapter 1, Lian has made his ascension and he is greeted by Lingwen, who has a mission for him. She's like, well, it looks like you've caused a lot of destruction and you owe 8.88 million merits to fix everything. However, the Emperor has a task that needs to be completed because of a ghost room in the human realm. If you can take on this task, then, well, we will wipe your debt clean. So Lian, who doesn't have much of a choice, to be honest, is like, well, I guess. And so Lingwen's like, well, I'm not going to throw you to the wolves like that, silly. Let me ask the other generals if anyone has any men they can spare to help you. So they enter the array, but someone outs Lian's identity, and suddenly no one wants to offer any help. So poor Diansha has to go alone. So let's read one more chapter. Let's see what's going to happen next. Chapter 2. 3 days later, at the foot of Yujun Mountain. Can we just appreciate how gorgeous not only are her illustrated characters, but like the scenery as well? It's like a really distinct painted style. Like almost like a distinct wolf. It's so pretty. It's so pretty. It's so detailed. I could never. So they're in town. It's been 3 days since he descended to the human realm to take on the task. Xiangfeng store. Okay, so they're at a little, like, inn. Excuse me. A plate of pastries and a cup of tea, please. Sure, right away. Please head inside, dear guest. Oh, dear. It's only been 3 days, and Diansha has been quite through a lot. Look how dirty he is. He's all, like, shabby. Okay, he sat down to have some tea. Please enjoy, dear guest. Wait, does he even have any money to eat and drink at an inn? Lingwen must have given him some money, right? Huh? Ooh, a butterfly. A communication butterfly. A translucent butterfly. I like how he gets distracted by the butterfly, and the moment he turns around, there are just 2 dudes sitting in front of him. Which, you guys, if you've read the story or watched the donghua, then you'll know who these 2 guys are. But yeah, his two sidekicks who were like both kind of like tsunderes and are like, I won't have nothing to do with you, are both the first to jump and help him when he really needs them. So that's what true friends are, right? You 2 are Nan Feng, subordinate of General Nan Yang Feng Xin. Fu Yao, subordinate of General Xuanzhen, Mu Qing. Ah, so, it was the bell that got destroyed was Mu Qing's bell, and the person whose house got destroyed was Feng Xin's. So when he ascended, he ended up destroying the property of both of his subordinates. Did your general send you here? My general does not know I'm here. Lies. Guys, you look exactly like yourself. You didn't even try to hide your identity. Oh, you tied your hair up and you're wearing like more modest clothing. How could we possibly tell that you are not the subordinates that used to train and serve His Majesty hundreds of years ago? Then, do you guys know who I am? Chippies! ... He's like, are you sure you guys want to be here? Because you said that your bosses don't know that you're here, but you do know that I bring misfortune, right? Are you sure you want to help me? You're his Highness, the Crown Prince. You're the truth of the mortal realm, the heart of the world. Rolls his eyes. Huh? What do you mean? He just rolled his eyes, didn't he? Yes, kick him out. I'll do it for you, Diansha. Cracks knuckles. Let me just confirm something. You two are here of your own free will, right? Please don't force yourselves. I'm here willingly. Oh, they really are true friends. They both are here willingly. They don't want to leave. Oh, but they don't get along. Like cats and dogs. Look, they're both like, honestly, I feel like they're both vibing for Diansha's attention, and so they don't like having to like compete. All right. He's packing the food. Then let's find a place to settle down and discuss this so-called ghost room of Yujun Mountain. Packing the food to go. Ah, okay. So, that's the end of this chapter, chapter 2. And so, it's been 3 days since Diansha has taken the mission, and he has been worse for wear, right? He looks a little shabby, a little dirty. He's been probably wandering around, taking his time to, I guess, scope out the place. But he stops at an inn, and it's like late afternoon, early evening. The sun is slowly setting. He's enjoying some tea. He sees this translucent butterfly, and he's just admiring it when he turns around and sees 2 dudes sitting in front of him. They both claim to be subordinates of his former henchmen, his former sidekicks, and they say that they are here without their boss's knowledge. So I don't think Ch.0-2 believes that, but he's gonna play along with their ruse anyway because he doesn't want to embarrass them. But he's like, you guys, you sure you want to be here? You are not being forced to do this, because I know that no one else really wanted to help me out. But they're like, what? Of course I'm here of my own free will. Of course I want to help you. Why would I want to help you? So yeah, they can both be a little stubborn, a little hot-headed, a little bit tsundere, but they also do truly care about Diansha, which I think is really great to know. And so they are going to join him on his mission to figure out what this ghost groom is doing. Why is he snatching brides? And where have these brides gone? Now, again, if you've read the novel or if you watched the donghua before, then you know all this information. But for some of you who may have missed some details, then this would be a good refresher. Like, reading this manhwa is a good refresher to the story. So that's all I'm going to read for today. I'm only reading a few chapters at a time. I hope that you guys enjoy reading along the manhwa with me. Again, I will leave it in the description so you can read at your own pace. But yeah, again, like a reminder, just a reminder, I won't be uploading as frequently as before, but I still hope that you will enjoy nevertheless. And yeah, that's it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye!